All right, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I do want to show you this something that is near and dear to my heart. It's also another Kickstarter game. It's called Ghost Theory. It's basically a VR game in which you get to walk around haunted real locations. You don't actually get. I mean, it's not like you control a bot in a real location. They've basically used real locations as the backdrop for basically where you're going to be adventuring through. This game is not going to make it. Which is really sad because this would be a breath of fresh air and it would be really, really cool to do with VR, but it's just not going to make it. They've got 15 days left, and they're about $126,000 short.
That's just a little bit short.
Unless a big name starts screaming about it. It would probably take like a Felicia Day, a Will Wheaton, and a let's go with Nathan Fillion combo.
See, you're saying that Alt Confusion on our own is not enough to raise 100K.
We probably helped gain 60 people, backers for it.
Well, that's still not
which
too
is
shabby.
good.
I'm saying that's not too shabby.
But yeah.
But yeah.
The other thing is, okay, so this is something that actually, this is something that James Simpson, by the way, if you have not seen our Alter Confusion's interview with James Simpson, I highly recommend you watch it. It was phenomenal, especially if you want to learn some stuff about Kickstarter, because he's, of course, done a successful Kickstarter. One of the big things, and I think this is one of the reasons why they had such an issue with this Kickstarter, is hold on, I'm going to try to switch it over here. Okay, so here is, shoot, I did the wrong window region. I'll grab it right here. So what it really boils down to now is what have you done on Kickstarter and how much have you backed? Okay, so this is the developers behind Ghost Theory. Okay. So you see that they've only created 2 projects. Dang it! They've only created 2 projects, and they've backed 10. And their link is to Facebook, which is not the best in the world.
So you're expected as a developer to back other projects?
You need.
That's kind of weird to me.
Okay, so here, let me show you Snarf Quest. Mm-hmm. Oh shoot, it might not actually. Hold on, there's the campaign. It doesn't actually tell me. Dang it.
So why does one show you but the other doesn't? There it is, 29 backed.
Yeah, 29 back. Oh, jeez. Okay, they created 29 back. Okay, so but let's look at Pugmire. $19 created, 37 back. Okay, so basically what they're looking at is how many of you created, and are you there just creating, or do you actually believe in what you're preaching? That's what the backed part is for. Do you actually believe that Kickstarter is a viable option? And the way that people view that is they see how many projects you've actually backed.
But it's still kind of ironic to me because as a kid, you're obviously doing Kickstarter because you need to raise money for a project.
Yeah. But
yet that money that you could potentially feeding into your own project is going elsewhere. Like, it just seems like a weird loop to me.
Well, it'd be like opening up a hamburger restaurant and you being a vegan. I'm never going to eat at my hamburger restaurant, but you should eat at my hamburger restaurant.
Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with that.
How are you supposed to trust someone who doesn't believe in the system that they're trying to utilize?
I don't care if the person who's cooking a hamburger likes to eat hamburger.
A person who's never seen a hamburger is the person who's making your hamburgers.
I've never asked the person who's making my hamburger if they've actually ever eaten a hamburger. It's never crossed my mind to ask the person preparing my food, what do you eat for dinner? Do you eat beef for dinner? It's not really a concern of mine.
Look, all I'm saying is that by showing that you've backed projects means that you believe in the Kickstarter system. And to do that brings in more backers, simply because they know that you're not there to just create something and then disappear.
Oh, I believe you that it's a barometer that people are using. I just think it's a poor barometer. And I think part of the reason, too, is it's not just that. It's that I'm also somebody who, if I give money to a project or if I give money to anybody, I don't want people to know about that. to me, it's kind of almost like, and I guess you have to in this case, it's kind of tooting your own horn, which is something I'm not a fan of. I think that's why it rubs me the wrong way.
Can you actually see what he's backed? Yes, you can. You can also see if they've backed projects like the one they're trying to create.
So I think that's why it rubs me the wrong ways. I don't think that's something that should be really. I'm not a fan of touting that type of stuff of like how great I am, and I know that's not why they're doing it, but that's how it comes off to me. I think that's why I don't like it.
It does not show the magnitude of the donation.
So it could be $1 for each project for all we know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Absolutely, but you wouldn't know that. You just see that they've backed that.
Mm-hmm.
Just like if you were to look at my Kickstarter history.
Yeah.
I've kickstarted. Oh God, this is scary.
I'm gonna guess 120.
120 Kickstarter projects.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not that bad. I mean, I'm not that. Anyways, 47 projects.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, 49 projects.
Now, is that your full ones that have been pledged, or ones that have also been like didn't reach their goal and no longer like kind of exist?
Okay, so 2 of them I pledged and were either unsuccessful or they canceled. Actually, 3 of them, because one of them that actually succeeded, they ended up just crediting it back everyone, and then 2 of them are actually active right now, but one of them's not going to make it.
Gotcha.
So I'll end up with 4 failures to my 49. So it's not bad. I back winners.
There you go.
For the best.
You're like you should go into like the stock market for video games, indie video games.
Mm-hmm.
You'll know what will make it.
One thing that I definitely will.
That's what I was thinking. Black Mage. Like, oh, I'm gonna make a game. I'm gonna back 40 games for $1.